Hi everyone, Lamisha here from LamishaSerf-Walls.com, bringing you another Mindset Monday tip for your week. Today's tip is all about your point of attraction or your point of resistance. Now, last week I had a chat with an amazing client who I've worked with in the past, and we were just kind of touching base and talking about some of the things that's been going on for her. And we started talking about life situations and things that have kind of come up that have sort of thrown her off track. And as we were talking, we spoke a little bit about how to really view these circumstances that kind of pop up on our path. To be honest, we're all human, so we always have these situations that tend to pop up, and we can choose to view them as our point of attraction or choose to view them as a point of resistance. And what I really mean by that is the way that you experience or translate a situation, the way you kind of tell the story about a situation really determines whether it's going to be your point of attraction or your point of resistance. Now, you ideally want to, phrase things or put things into perspective in a way that they become your point of attraction so that you're creating a positive storyline. You're starting to look at the positive sides of that circumstance. Because when you start to create a story of resistance, and I'll give you an example of what this means, then what you're doing is sort of bearing down and creating more of a problem than you had before. You're getting further away from the thing that you actually want. So let's put this into a real life scenario so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So a lot of times I work with business owners who have situations that happen in their business, as with any business, and they're working with a client, or they see that someone hasn't shown up for a consultation or a session, and they have an opportunity in that moment. Now, of course, there may be a sense of disappointment or a feeling that comes up around that. And if they allow themselves to get stuck there and tell a story about this person may not have wanted to work with me, it must mean something bad about me, then that can become a point of resistance for what they actually want. And it actually is a point of attraction, because what's happening is that they're attracting this negative energy, right? So you have an opportunity in every situation to decide how you're going to view that circumstance. So a better way of looking at it is looking at it and saying, this client wasn't meant for me. That's fine. There are more out there, more money, more, opportunities, more ideal clients are flowing to me, and you kind of let that go. Right? Another example might be, you don't get a job that you want, or a certain relationship doesn't work out for you. And an immediate thought might be, well, it must be something that I've done. It's not, I must be wrong, or I made a mistake, or I'm not good enough. But if you choose to see it from that place, not only are you actually resisting what you desire, which is a relationship or a good job or more money, but you're also creating this point of attraction to attract more lack, to attract more disrespect, to attract more crappy jobs, right? So you really have to understand that how you choose to view life situations can become a positive point of attraction, or it can become a point of resistance, depending on how you're looking at it. So the powerful, situation that you're in any situation that you come across, or any experience that you have, whether it's positive or negative, is that you get to decide how you view it. And how you view it has everything to do with what happens next. So my suggestion, and what I talk to my clients about all the time, is how can you tell a more empowered story about whatever is happening? How can you choose to see that situation in a positive light and allow it to kind of let any kind of negativity go, so that you can move on with what it is that you're actually attracting? No, I'm not saying it's always easy, but I am saying that it's going to be very, very powerful in how you move forward. And I've practiced this time and time again in my business, in my personal life, as a mother, as a wife. I do this all the time. I'm not perfect, but I do it all the time, and it makes all the difference in the world. So as you move forward in your week, and as you move forward for the rest of the month and the rest of the year, I really want you to pay attention to how you choose to see certain circumstances in your life. You can see them as a terrible thing. You can can see them as it means something terrible about you, or you can choose the more empowered story, which then becomes a positive point of attraction in your life. So I want to know what comes up for you when I bring all of this up. Do you have certain situations or experiences that have come up for you? If you do, I want to hear about them. Post them in the comments below. If you have questions about, what this really means or how you can apply it to your everyday life, please post those comments below as well. And of course, as always, if you're looking for any kind of additional support, or you really want to take your mindset work up a notch for your career or your business or your body image and health, please, please, please know that I am here for you, and I would love to have a chat with you to see if we are a good fit to work together. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.